Okay, so today um, I will use a script to clean up on on local SR, so local storage, and by clean up I mean delete all the VDIs, delete the VMs that are using it, and also delete the SR itself and recreate it. Um, Most of the companies want to have as little costs as possible on their environment, and they are using uh, the hosts, so the Xen servers, and they are using the storage of those hosts, and they do not use an NFS storage, for example. And behind each storage here, it's a different disk. So in case one of the disks fails, so for example this one, you will have to clean up everything before you can create a new storage and recreate the VMs. The cleanup process involves a lot of commands and a lot of things to do, and I've created a. So as I said, I I have a script to clean this storage. But first, let's break one drive. So I will try to mimic an productive disk failure. So I have VM started, so it's using my local storage 02. So this one, and we will try to fail this disk. Um, I mean, we will not try, we will 100% fail it. So I have here, everything is virtualized here, and I have my Xen host, and I just need to edit the settings, and I need to delete delete one disk. But first, let me see its position. So I'm looking here. So this is it's somehow the physical bay where the drive is, and I need to check this because Linux will map the the drives based on their uh, physical location. So this is the that Xen server number 8. And first, let's list the block. So SDB and SDC, those are my additional hard drives. This is the UID of the disk. So if I'm going to general, so it's for this one, it should be the one that ends with 249F. 249F, where is it? 249F. So I know that this is for a fact my drive, but I can also check that if I list the sys and what was it, block. Okay, so I'm looking for this, so 02. This is the same position um, as here. So disk 3 advanced 02. So it's the same position. And for that disk for 02, it's SDC. And SDC is my my storage. Okay, so let's first delete that drive, as I said. So I'm deleting it. Remove and OK. Now the Xen server will not know what happened, but of course the VM will eventually freeze and get locked. So first thing, what you will do in a productive environment, because you are not 100% sure that the disk failed, you will probably reboot the host. So you will try to close this one, shut down, but I don't believe it will work, or maybe it works. You will definitely have an error because it does no longer see the disk. I'm just waiting for the error. So this error tells you that it wasn't able to find the disk. So, but it doesn't matter. We will reboot the host, because you will do the same thing if it would be productive. I'm just waiting for it to restart. Okay, come on, come on. I know you are fast. And here you can also see that that drive is already missing. Linux did not see it. Okay, let's go back. So now we have a problem. So it already knows that there is an issue. One thing that will happen is that an technical engineer will go on site and replace the disk with a new one. And this is something that you will probably request before you do any troubleshooting. And let's also simulate that. So let's say we tell the engineer to go and replace the disk, and we can replace that by adding a new disk. Create virtual disk. Okay, let's give it also the same size, 95 stored in a single file. Let me give it 0, 3, or 4. I don't know how many this. I tried it several times, and okay. And also I want to see now under advanced that it took the same position. So it took the same position 0, 2, and this is what we want. So let's go with OK. Okay, so at this moment, if those drives were hot swappable, the engineer took the bad one and inserted a new one. For us, remained the cleaning part. So it's obvious that these two VMs, I also had snapshots for them. They are gone. But now we need to clean up the Xen server database, because now we have a lot of VMs and disks that are no longer available. So we are at this moment we start the script. So let me see. I named it clean SR. Okay, so first thing the script will ask me is the pool master IP. One second, 192.168.235 and 116. This is my pool master. It needs the root password. And now it wants the name of the host where the storage has an issue. So that's for Citrix Xen 08. First thing it will do, it will list everything from the database, all the storages of Xen 07. So we have DVD drives, local drives, and our two drives. And as we know, our failed one is 08, and you can see here also the UID 49F, but I will copy it from here. Just select it and then not this one, and just right click, and it will, the next thing it will do, it will search for all the disks and the VMs that have anything to do with that storage. In our case, we have those two VMs. So clone 05 and 06. Where is it? Not this one. Xen Center. Okay, so 05 and 06. So those are the main disks, and other ones are from the snapshots. So I believe 05 has 2 snapshots and 03 has 3 snapshots. Okay, so let's go back to our script. So it identifies every snapshot as a VM, because in case you revert, for example, to a snapshot, it will see it as a VM. So this is normal, and here are all the disks that are present on that SR. So the next thing that the script will ask me, or you, or anyone, is, do we want to delete all the VDIs, because it's just referring to the VDIs, so the disks. And I will say yes. If I say no, it will stop the script. Okay. deleted all the VDIs. You can check that also in Xen Center, so they are gone. Nothing is left, but we still have the VMs. Even if you see here the snapshots, they are gone because it completely removed all entries from the storage. Okay, now it's asking us if we want to also delete the VMs. So of course we want also to delete the VMs, and it will delete all those here. So the main and the other ones that it sees that are generated from the snapshot. And we say here also yes. And the message is doubled, but first one is starting deleting. So this is when it's launching the command, and this is the confirmation that it deleted. So if we go back, our two VMs are also gone. So at this moment, the SR and the VMs that were bound to it are completely gone from the database of the pool, because this is our main problem, that the pool shares one database, and everything what happened on Xen 08 also is recorded in the pool master, and the pool master propagates the database on all the other slaves, and we want a clean as possible database. Okay, so let's go to our script. Now it's asking us if we want to delete that SR, and we want to do that because if the disk was replaced, we can no longer use it. Crash the SR, and we say yes. It's trying to delete it. It has several commands behind, so it's not just one command. It's trying to detach, then it's trying to destroy, and if the destroy command doesn't work, it tries to forget. Let's see. So trying to detach SR. I have no entry here because maybe it didn't work. And trying to destroy. So we had an error on the destroy command. I know this error, and the last command it tried to forget, and that one worked. Now I've hard-coded in the script a reboot, because when you delete an SR, the best thing is to do is to reboot, or it can happen that you are not able to delete the SR, and you will only be able to delete it if you reboot. So I will say here yes, I want to reboot, and the command should go to reboot. So server is set into maintenance, and we can look it up in here. So it's already rebooting. Okay, it was fast, but it already has seen out here. It sees again SDC, our drive that we just replaced. And let's go back to the script. First, let's go back to Xen to see if it's back up. Okay, it's back up. The SR is gone, but in my script, I've wrote the same commands and with the detach destroy and forget one more time, because in many cases it doesn't work only after a reboot. So I will say yes, because here wait for the host to reboot, and the script will try again to delete that SR. Even if it's gone, I will go with yes, because if I say no, the script will end. It will now give me errors that it cannot find the UID, but this is okay. Nothing really happens to the Xen server. Okay, now the next step is the recreation of the disk, and it's asking us if we want to recreate the SR, and we say yes. It launches a remote command, because the script runs from a Linux remote VM, so it's not running from the pool. So I just set it to give the command list block, so that we can see our if the Linux has seen our new disk, and as here you can see here, it recognizes SDC, but there is no SR created. And now the script is asking the name label of the new SR, how we want to name it. And I will name it just like it was before, but I forgot. So ls02. Okay, so let's ls02 xen 08. Okay, and now it's asking us for the actual label of the drive. So in our case is SDC, and in the background, I mean, the script already created the new SR, and here it is. Of course it's empty, but now the process to recreate the clones the VMs can start. But nevertheless, all the tasks that the script did, if you would have done them manually, it would have taken you, I don't know, if you have 10 VMs on a disk or something like that, and they also have snapshots, that will take you, I don't know, 2 hours at least, 2 or 3 hours. And if you use the script, you can do this, I don't know, under 20 minutes, if you also take in consideration the reboot time. So the actual work to clean up the SR is, I don't know, 5 minutes. Let's also take a look in the script. It's not that complicated. I'm not a script expert. I'm also learning. So as you can remember, we gave it the IP, the password, and the host name. After that, it displayed our as all the SRs, and we just selected one of them. The next part is in the script. The script is gathering the UIDs of the VMs, because it needs them later, but it's not as unusual variable. It also stores the UIDs, because we will first delete the disks of the VMs, and then delete the actual VMs. And the moment you delete the disks, you can no longer, or at least I wasn't able to find a command to get the UIDs of the of the VMs from that specific storage repository. So not from the entire host. From the entire host, it's easy, but you need to get them directly from that storage repository. Okay, the next part is just to get the VM names, because when we started the script, you seen them all on the screen. Then the disks are displayed, and of course the first question, if you want to delete the VM, the VDIs, the disks. If you say yes, then it's the script is I have used in the entire script 3 times or 4 times arrays, because the um, the commands. So where is the command? This one, for example, it uh, it displays the names, or not this one. That's not a good example. Where is it? SR. This one. So if you work with Xen Server, and if you type XE VDI list and SRUID, type the SRUID and minimal, then it will throw UIDs one after another, and they are limited with with I don't know how to say it in English. I forgot the word. With this sign, I will remember. Not a dot. It's a I don't know. I forgot the name of it. And I'm using arrays to just tell the script that, hey, after each sign of this, there is a new entry, and you need to go through all the entries until you finish. Okay, so this was the deletion of the disks. Now another part of the script is the VM deletion. It's using the entries that we stored from above. So we have this created above. If you go below, after the VMs are deleted, also the script is asking us if you want to also delete the SR, and those are the commands for the SR. So first, exe pbd list sruid, then we try to unplug. It will wait for 5 seconds, because I've seen that the unplugging action does take a little bit, I don't know, a few seconds, 1-2 seconds, and I do not want to execute commands before it tries to unplug. First it tries to destroy, and then it tries to forget. And if it didn't work or it worked, it doesn't matter if it worked or not. It will still want to reboot, and I recommend it to reboot. And after the reboot, it will try again the same steps. So unplug, and then destroy and forget. Okay, so this, and for sure after the reboot, this will work. And finally, it will start the creation of the SR, the creation process. So first, it will just, as I told you, it will just execute the list block, so that you can see that the new disk is there and the Xen server sees it. After that it's asking you for the name label of the storage. It asks you for the device letter, so SDA, SDB, SDC, depending on what you have there, and then it creates the SR type as user and also content type user and type ext. So this is the end of the script. Okay, so um, thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next videos.